Now, the potential cost of long-term care or care in old age is a worry and a big issue for a lot of people, particularly those of a certain age who make up a big proportion of our clients. And sadly, the focus of a lot of government policy has been on not providing care, but actually working out who should pay for it, particularly out of those who might be voting for them. And how much money you need to have in savings before you should make a contribution, or indeed before it's either all down to you or all down to the local authority. Now, at the moment, you have to pay your own way if you need looking after either at home or in a home, if you have more than around £23,000 in savings. And this has meant that the focus of most planning for care has been all about actually trying to avoid paying for it. Now, one of the supposed ways around this, which is often promoted by will writing and quasi-legal companies, is to put all your worldly worth into a lifetime trust, so that on paper you don't own anything. Now, these trusts let you carry on living in your house, you still own it, perhaps letting you get some income from investments, so they're no help at all in avoiding or reducing your potential liability to inheritance tax. But for a financial assessment by a local authority to see if they'll help you, you have nothing or very little in your own name, so in theory they're bound to pay towards your care. Now, I say in theory because the real world is rather different. And here are the facts, both from my own experience and that of a number of other clients. To actually get care, first of all, you need to be assessed, assuming you're not already in hospital, not just financially, but also physically, mentally, by social services, your GP, usually occupational therapists who come and see how you are in your own home. And they'll determine whether or not you can look after yourself, how much care you need, whether you can do that at home or need to go into a home. Now, if they say you do need help, and believe me, it will take 4 to 5 weeks or more before they have the staff to come and give you that assessment, then you'll go on the waiting list either for a care package or to go into a care home. Now, the sort of care package that the local authority will fund is going to be from an agency, because all of this sort of stuff is now subcontracted out, is unlikely to be the sort of care that you might wish to have for yourself. There's currently, in Gloucestershire certainly, an 8 to 10 week wait for a couple of 15 minutes, once or twice a day visits to your home, rarely by the same person each time. An option, if you are in your own home, is to DIY it and get some self-employed carers or a carer who can help you. If you do this, then the local authority will pay you up to £12 an hour towards it. The cost of a private carer, however, is going to be at least £15, probably nearer to £20 an hour plus expenses. The wait for a home is going to be still longer, particularly for the type of home which the local authority will pay for in full. You'll be in the queue with other people, effectively waiting for somebody to die, and I would guess somebody who's actually in hospital is going to have priority over you because they're blocking a bed there. Now, there are plenty of care homes who would welcome you, but they're going to charge probably about double the amount that a local authority is going to pay towards your care. It's a grim picture. My advice, first of all, don't spend £5,000 or more setting up an expensive trust, which you probably won't want to use in the real world, and which will quite likely cause all sorts of complications to your family once you've gone. I'd say keep your money so that you can be as comfortable as you and your family would want you to be if you do have to be looked after, which you might not need to be. And the problem is, until the focus of government policy is on actually providing care and paying for care and carers, rather than allowing people to keep more of their assets, then unfortunately the problem is not going to go away.